for the 17th time. All right. So basically, I'm out in BFE, okay? I tried to do this live from the DG parking lot. Well, that didn't go so well. So let's go ahead and have a chat. Am I sideways? Because my comments are sideways. That's what I figured. Let's just get this flipped around here. Let's try this again. Okay. Well, now I just have to totally reposition. We'll just move this. Oh, gosh. Bear with me. You know, I'm not a professional. I've never claimed to be. Okay. Oh, by the way, see that? That's my dumpster dive. Yeah, thing. Anyways. Okay. Now, I'm upright. Barely. Hey, hey, hey. Dollar General Penny Rock Stars. I do have an urgent update. Not just saying that. All right. It wasn't clickbait. I want to talk about the Reese's footballs. Okay. So basically, I guess first off, how many people already got the Reese's footballs? I know, I believe Anne, you got quite a few this morning. Who else got the Reese's first thing this morning? Cheryl found some. Annette, all right. And Bonnie, I have an answer to that. Oh, good. Bree, and I told you you need to DoorDash to Indiana and bring me those footballs. Ooh, Katie got him. Jackie got him. Elizabeth, right there with you. Michelle, 50. Kathy, can you not rub it in? Go ahead and hit the pool. Holy moly, Lisa, 120. Okay, well, if any of you guys want to DoorDash your Reese's to me, that would be fantastic. Because I found out some very important information. I did not go out first thing this morning. Michelle, I'm sorry you're sick. So I didn't get out first thing this morning, and I should have. People were messaging, and I didn't even think about it. I'm doing a dinner thing on Thursday for the football team, and duh, it would have been awesome to have those Reese's footballs. I mean, not that that's healthy for the football players, but hey, you know, it totally fits the theme, right? So I didn't go out. And then once people were messaging, they're finding hundreds. I'm like, whoa, I need to go. So I did. And then I was extremely disappointed. So I ended up talking to a manager, and I got some inside info. Thank you, Christy. So I actually got this when I was in Florida with Melinda. I got two. This one was $1, and then there was a Snoopy one that was $1. I know I hit my do not disturb, so why am I ringing? But anyways, so yes, it says I'm a firecracker. And if you don't know, this would be the Rugrats. I did not grow up watching the Rugrats because I'm older than that. But yeah, in my teenage years when babysitting and such, then definitely Rugrats. Yeah, Walmart, definitely be looking for stuff. We found some stuff for $1. Yes, Bree, we're all surprised because they were new. And here we go. This is why I'm doing this video. So I talked to a manager. I was trying to convince her to sell me the footballs, not for a penny, but just like, you know, a group price so that I could get them for the football team for the whole dinner thing this week. And it was a big no because they did receive a memo this morning or yesterday telling them to pull those. Obviously, they already got the penny list memo, but they got another memo telling them to pull all the footballs because they were not supposed to penny. It was a mistake. And those footballs are going to be reset within 48 hours. This is coming straight from a store manager. So if you already got the footballs, way to go. You are very, very lucky. But if you want the footballs, you've got to jump on it because they were told to pull them. They are going to reset them and they're going to put them back out. No, and this is literally, I don't know, when was I trying to do the live? 2 hours ago, an hour ago, I was just given this information. So they're going to be reset, she said, within 2 days. Not today. Oh, Brandy, we're a small school. I believe it's players plus the managers, coaches. There's 38 of them. Foot surgery. Well, I'm glad you're recovering. But yeah, so this is an urgent, getting Reese's. That's my favorite. That's my favorite. And we don't get that very often. And we all know after all the candy and stuff and even food, a lot of times by the time food or candy pennies, it's already expired. Make sure you check your Godiva chocolate bars. Yeah, it's not good. They're not good. We've got some from 2022. We've got some from 2023. All of them are expired. So if you are going out for footballs, Reese's footballs, you better get out there ASAP. I spoke with the store manager today. She explained that they got an updated memo. The updated memo told them the football Reese's were not supposed to penny. I'm sure the robot decided, let's just go ahead and do it. So they were told to pull them, let them sit, and give Dollar General a couple days to reset them, and then they will put them back out. Brandy, that would be excellent. Oh, the walking boot. I understand that. How long was I in my walking boot? Yeah, I mean, mad props to anybody that got footballs today because you got very lucky, or anybody that continues to get them. But I just wanted you guys to know right away, if you want them, you better get out there. They will be reset. Okay? Any questions about that? Who is here? Oh, goodness gracious. My uncle will not stop mowing my yard, which is a good thing. But my family's way too OCD. You got February 2024 Godiva. Good job. Excellent job. Because mine, they're not good. They're not good at all. Oh, wow, Brandy. That's awesome. So go out, get your Reese's ASAP. Going along with that, obviously, Barbara, I'll let him know. Anytime food, candy, anything like that, pennies, normally the first place, okay, I don't want to say normally, it is going to go to the dumpster. They cannot send food back. If you paid attention to the actual memo, there is no PRP process. PRP is setting up the return and, you know, all that jazz. This, it says, put it in the dumpster. So for anybody that does dumpster dive, I'm not telling you you should or you shouldn't or whatever. I'm just letting you know. Anytime food pennies, you're going to find it in store or you're going to find it in the dumpster. Or maybe you'll see it in employees' cars. I don't know. But you definitely want to be checking. The small barcode. Brenda, yes. With candy bars and stuff. So I usually have to type in the number. Wait, what? Told me they actually donated the Twinkies. The Twinkies are expired. So they might have donated them to their cars, but I'm pretty sure it's illegal to donate expired food. That's why they won't sell you expired food, or they're not supposed to, because people have sued companies that have sold expired food, donated expired food. You know, a lot of people are sue happy. So now thinking about that, maybe I should eat one of those Godiva chocolate bars. I could own DG with the robot and I could give you all the penny lists. Why did that just go out? Oh my gosh, I hope my uncle doesn't run over my fiber optics. I'm reading comments. Reading. Yeah, Brandy, yeah, they cannot donate expired food. They could get sued. And based on Dollar General in the news, they're getting sued for a whole lot of things. So I don't see them donating expired food, except to themselves. And yeah, we know the Twinkies. If you've ever done any research on Twinkies, Twinkies can make it to the apocalypse. So I would still keep your Twinkies. Good for you, Sheila. Hello, Brenna. It's very good to see you. Oh, and morning coffee. Long time no see. I want some more of the cake mix. Do we still have the coupons on the cake mix? Well, and yeah, Elizabeth, I just got sold the Godiva. And it's like really old. A lot of them don't pay attention to it. But yeah, if you really pay attention to your DG shelves, there's a lot of expired food, expired coffee. Like, it's crazy. Hello, Southeast Florida. Okay. Amy, you are too much. I love you, but you are too much. New manager who has told me penny shoppers that she would not sell penny items to the penny shoppers. Okay, so when it comes to that, you just bring up the penny policy. It's a corporate-wide policy. The policy has not changed. It has not been updated. Now, do some store managers take it upon themselves to make their own rules? Yes, they do. If it's a local store, I really wouldn't fight them much, because if you come back to get pennies, you don't want them to already dislike you, all right? But I cannot stress enough. Oh, Panama City. Are you, Misty? Yeah, I think you were on the other day, and I said I spent a lot of time on Panama City beaches a few years ago. But it was a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong. Oh, Jennifer, it must be based on separate areas, because expired food is a big no-no here. Okay. So, yeah, I always try to go to self-checkout. You guys know that. One, to avoid drama, but also I think it's very important that I show you that I'm actually paying a penny. I've done that from the beginning. I just think it's important. I don't want to give you guys false hope. I want you to see I'm really paying a penny for this. And if I don't do the self-checkout, I'm going to show receipts because, again, I don't want to spread false hope. I am here to be honest and help you in the best ways that I can. Hello, Jeannie. Oh, you're headed to Florida. Very good. Elizabeth, our Cinnamon Toast Crunch cake mix and frosting is part of the summer barbecue. So they are very cheap, and we did have coupons for them as well. Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know about company policy. It's more of an FDA regulation, an FDA rule. At least, I mean, when I worked in food and beverage manufacturing for some major companies, yeah. But anyways, we'll get off that subject. Get your Reese's. They were told to pull them. It was a mistake. You will see them come back out on the floor, and they will be reset. Or let's hope the robot doesn't reset them, and they put them back on the floor anyways. Elizabeth, there's a lot of people in Florida that I talk to that find a lot of pennies. Okay, so moving on. I was writing on my hand on my way home. There's my uncle. Aw, he's so great. So don't mind the lawnmower noise. Too bad I don't have some Reese's footballs to bribe him with. Okay, so wanted to talk about the Reese's. Another just hilarious thing. If you didn't catch Christie's Connections, they did find that our Christmas Captain Crunch finally pennied. That's how food goes. It's ridiculous. So our Christmas Captain Crunch from last year just pennied. That's great. It's great, isn't it? So we also have Halloween Captain Crunch that maybe will penny by Christmas. I don't know. But I'm wondering what the expiration dates are on that. Mind-blowing, DG. You're mind-blowing. I used to be a store manager for Godiva. Yes. Oh, that's interesting. Stay at home to shop. That's good to know. Hey, Sadie. Oh, gosh. He's mowing the yard. You know him. Son of a gun. Sadie, go lay down. No, it's just a lawnmower. Stop it. Do I need to get you a treat? Come on. Go. Go lay down. That's a good girl. Okay. Don't test me. Lay down. You're fine. He's mowing the yard. You're used to this. No, you're good. Again, the main thing, obviously, was the Reese's footballs. They're going to be reset. So get them now. Okay, next up. Stop. Please hold. Sadie, come on. Go over here and bark at him. I don't care. But you have got to stop. Goodness gracious, haven't you learned about lives yet? Sorry. Okay. But next up, we do have some other things that I want to make sure that you are updated on. Oh, your dogs just jumped up looking. That's funny. So another thing that, oh yeah, Sadie alerted all the animals. Okay. Couple other things. As far as the, let's see. Okay. If you watched the remodel video, you saw I'm still finding red dot candles from last year. They are still pennies. If you did not watch the remodel video, you need to. I was actually pretty proud of myself. We had a really good manager. She was in there the night before pulling. She was in at 4 a.m. pulling, and she pulled a ton of stuff. I mean, she was good, but luckily, there were still, I still ended up with a cart full. I still ended up with over, I think, 300 items. So it was really good. And so that was the last video I posted. Please check that out. You'll also see the red dot candles. And going along with the red dot, I just talked to one of my other friends on the road today, and she was out shopping today in another city. She found even more red dot that is still zeroed out or pennied out, whatever. They are continuing to put old red dot out. Not all of it's still a penny, but so far, candles, the different colored storage bins, there's green and purple and blue maybe. There's also the clear latch containers. They're smaller ones, but they have purple latches, light teal latch, green latches. So all of those are still pennies. In addition to that, we have body pillows that are red dot from last year that are still pennies. They are not the fuzzy ones. They are the, I would say, decorative ones. Okay. In addition to that, we have blankets, red dot, that are still pennies and are still being put out. So make sure you are paying attention. We have a lot of pennies hitting the shelves that we can be scooping up. Michelle, I know that remodel, it was very interesting, even minus the extra stuff that I found out later. And so I couldn't believe it either. There were so many people that just rushed in, rushed out, and I'm still going. And they missed all the nail polish remover. They missed the whole box of the individual letter balloons. I mean, they missed, I got like 2 racks of boys' socks. It just, I cannot stress that you're going to find more if you take your time. You run in and out of a remodel, there's a chance you're going to miss stuff. Don't assume that everything's gone, because it's usually not. Okay. Yes, Laura, if you found him, go back out to find more. Red dot unicorn pillows. Was that the body pillow, or was that a regular or a kid's pillow? What kind was it? Ooh, Furry Plants and Coins. I forgot your real name. I'm sorry. And the Valentine's mugs were a penny, because I know a lot of Valentine's was reset. But again, I never like to make that general statement, because there's usually still some mixed in there. Yes, Elizabeth, that was going to be my next thing. Let me find a pen. What I'm going to do is, after this live chat, if you come back to it, in the bottom in the comments, I'm going to pin red dot videos from earlier in the year. So then that way you can see, because I know it's better to see the visuals and be like, oh, okay. It just makes it easier. So I am going to pin red dot videos after this chat. So then you'll have visuals, UPCs, and all that good stuff. Amy found red dot fuzzy pillows. Excellent. This is not always going to be totally across the board. It is going to be store dependent. It's all based on the distribution center, okay? So the distribution center is filling up totes, all right? They're not scanning for pennies. They're just filling up totes. And then those go to each store. Most likely, and this is what I have found, you know, if I find old pennies that just got put out in this store, then I'm going to go to the next one, and I'm usually going to find more. And then I'm going to go to the next one, and I'll find more. Usually, when you find one store that got old pennies, there should be a group where that same truck delivered, same orders that were coming through. So you'll usually find them in groups. But no, they're not necessarily going to be in every store. Awesome, Myra. I'm glad you found the Blaze light strips. My friend that found red dot today, she also found a lot of the light strips too that were still sitting there just waiting for her. Yes, Amy, they do not check when they're filling orders. They are just filling the totes. Red dot, mint green, and gray small storage without lids. Okay, yep, the like weave baskets. Okay, in addition to red dot, we still have old green dot. That's a penny. So make sure you're checking your green dot too. I found some, trying to think what I was out for, but it's been a couple months ago. And it was the 2-piece votive candle thing with the little wooden, they're on a wooden whatever you would call it. And then it has 2 glass holders, and it has like bronzish bar things on the side. But anyways, those are still a penny. Patty found red dot today, green dot, and yellow dot. That's amazing. So make sure you're checking your stores. Yes, this is all old stuff. This is not, I should say, it's old as in it's from earlier in the year or last year, but it's coming out on the shelves like it's new. The red dot, yes, would be S22s, but I also found an S21 red dot blanket. That was in a video. I think that was just a couple months ago. So red dot S22, red dot S21, I would be checking. Then you've got yellow dot S22, and she said specifically shoes. She found yellow dot shoes that were a penny. And then green dot, I believe it's more decorative stuff. But again, the majority of green dot reset. The majority of red dot reset. But there are still things that are out there or continuing to be put out that are still pennies. Everything comes from a distribution center. Everything. Who knew green dot was pennying at remodels this past week? I didn't till it was too late. Amy, yes. I knew that it was sporadic. In Florida, we came across it. But none of those stores pennied while I was down there, and not all of them had green dot going. So then once I got back home, again, it was looking like some of them might penny, but not all of them. And then come Sunday, all of them, I would say 99% of Green Dot pennied. For remodels only. This is not a regular penny day. So yes, our remodels are continuing to throw in seasonal stuff. So you need to make sure if you are looking at a remodel, I would be checking anything seasonal. I mean, I was even checking 4th of July. I was checking back to school. I was checking the memorial flowers. You know, at this point, anything could fall in. So make sure you are checking. But the Green Dot, as far as this manager, the store we were at, the Green Dot was on her pull list for the remodel. I'm not saying it's like that across the board, but she knew to pull the Green Dot. I was just lucky to find the beach mats because I know they normally follow Green Dot. So I immediately, when I saw them, I was like, in. And sure enough, they were following Green Dot and they also pennied. Jennifer, that's a good question. Has anybody gotten the sub glitch today? Cheryl, good luck with your laundry. My washer's broken. When it rains, it pours. Literally. My sunroof is now leaking. It's raining into my car. My car needs to go in the shop. The truck needs to go back in the shop. My washer needs parts. I came home from vacation to a broken washer right before school started. But that's okay. We still have a roof over our head. I'm not going to say what I was going to say because I don't want to jinx the roof. But it is what it is. It'll all work out. But yeah, crap is hitting the fan. I am exhausted emotionally, physically, whatever. Walmart fixed the glitch. Okay. So I talked about yellow dot. I talked about green dot. I talked about red dot. I talked about Reese's. Yes, I made this list on my hand on the way home. Okay. I'm not going to lose my hand like I do a piece of paper all the time. I talked about the remodel video. Make sure you check that out. That one it was a little difficult. I'm surprised I got what I got. Thank you, Bree. Elizabeth, we are, when we go to Florida, we're around the Crystal River area. So, next up, let's talk about the most recent penny list. Okay. I guess I just want to make sure everybody knows, because, all right, blah, 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 let me figure out how to say this. All right. There are Facebook groups that are for Dollar General employees. Okay, follow me on this. I have stressed to you all that one reason I keep some information private is because I know there are Dollar General employees, managers, district managers that do in fact watch YouTubers. I have been told this many, many times. I was just told this in the last week or yeah, something like that. And she even commented on my Walmart video. Hey, I'm that cashier. They watch YouTubers because they get information from us quicker than they get information from corporate. Okay, Goofy Ostrich, shout out to you. Good name. I don't know. Do you like ostriches? Do you raise ostriches? Where does that name come from? North side, I have not personally found a remodel that is flipped other than on a Sunday. And this is, I did have one time where I thought it did on Monday, but I was just wrong. So I've been to over 200 remodels. I have yet to find one that flipped other than Sunday. Now, that's not to say that it hasn't happened, but it's never happened for me. Okay. Stephanie, you were told what last week? I'm sorry, I can't keep up with the... Well, while I'm waiting on you to type, then I'll go ahead and tell you. So, yes, there are Facebook groups that are for Dollar General employees. Kathy has grandson number 8 arriving soon. The grandson will probably be arriving about the same time they are resetting our Reese's footballs. Just in comparison. So Kathy, celebrate with your Reese's footballs. Okay? But don't feed them. Don't feed them to the newborn baby. Okay? Okay. In these Facebook groups, I have been part of Dollar General Facebook groups for quite some time because I was a Dollar General employee. Okay? But a lot of people can get in those groups, even if you are not a Dollar General employee. And a lot of times, YouTubers and other Facebook groups will, in fact, take information from these groups and pretend that it came from an actual employee, which on one hand, it did come from an employee, but it wasn't actually given to them. They pulled it from these groups. Okay? I am not encouraging or discouraging you from trying to join these groups, but yes, sometimes they have some really good information. And yes, sometimes there are definitely talks about penny shoppers. And they did, somebody posted the memo of the penny list last week. And in the memo, they highlighted the top line. This memo then got shared. It got shared on Facebook groups. It got shared on YouTube. Now, some people smart enough to edit it. Okay? If you're going to take something from a Dollar General employee site that somebody literally highlighted something on, you probably don't want to just spread it out there with the highlights on it. It's a little obvious. So I see in the Dollar General employee group, sure enough, they saw this memo shared. And they are talking about it. It was specifically a Facebook group that they were pointing out that shared it. And so they were pretty heated. But that is where the whole discussion about these footballs and about them just coming in, or they just got put out, or whatever that may be, that did not come from somebody face to face. That came from the Dollar General one of the Dollar General employee groups. Okay? So, if anybody chooses to go into these groups and they choose to take information from these groups, be very, very careful about sharing that information because they are onto it. And at this point, I don't know if they're going to go back and start checking members or people that are in the group. I mean, there's a lot of people in these groups, so I don't really see how they can really check all these people to find out if they're employees, but I don't know. But if you can find a way into them, yes, they do give information. It was also pointed out that somebody had posted the clearance sale information in a DG employee group. And the same Facebook group also posted about the clearance sale. So they are connecting the dots. And so I just wanted to give you all the heads up. In addition to that, sometimes people will go on and talk about their store remodeling on the Facebook groups, the DG Facebook groups. I don't see it a lot, but I do see it. So that's another thing. If you happen to be in one of these groups, you could also maybe see some remodel stuff. Again, I don't see it a lot, but I definitely do see it. Oh my gosh, Anne, 254 footballs. Yes, I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous at all. It's a good thing you got the footballs before they get reset. I don't know, we might be down to 46 hours now. 45 Reese's. Not jealous of any of you. I'm in Central Florida and we just had on a Saturday. You just had what on a Saturday? Have a great day, Kathy. So, for anybody new joining, Reese's Footballs, we're not supposed to penny. I talked to a manager. They were told, they were sent another memo. They were told to pull the footballs until DG resets them. They will be resetting. She said 2 days. So if you're wanting footballs, get out there. Oh, I love the name Daria. Oh, goodness. You've eaten 3 footballs today. Well, it's probably good I didn't find any because I would have already ate 5 on the way home, 5 after I got home. Thank you, Monkey Butt. Okay, the red dots. Okay, red dots are always like a back to school type thing. All right, so it usually falls in, they start coming out spring, summer. They're going to have S22 or S21 on them. Not all of those are going to be pennies. Some of them, yes, they reset, but we are still finding old red dot pennies. If you watched my remodel video that I posted yesterday, I got red dot candles still. Green dot. What else? Pink clover, purple clover, purple dot. I think that was it. And I know, I wish I could drive there. Oh, you got some pickle relish. Okay, yeah, and YouTube doesn't let you post pictures. Dana, you saw football, but it looked like it had been stepped on. I'm not going to say whether I would have still gotten it or not. But probably. I probably still would have got it. I mean, I would have checked to see if it had, been opened. But then I probably would have got it if it wasn't opened. Because I let those melt in my car all the time. I don't care. Don't judge me. But I will lick a Reese cup. I don't care. It's Reese's. Melted, stepped on. I'll eat it. Okay, so Dollar General, employee Facebook groups, yes, you can obtain information, but they are on to some people. They are definitely chatting about stuff being shared from their groups. And so just be prepared if you are part of those groups. Heck yeah. No, Reese's, they actually, when I used to be all big into fitness, Reese's is one of them that has something in it that makes you want to eat more. It's similar to potato chips. Yeah, so no, there is something in them that makes you want them. Two displays of footballs. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy. I'll be okay. So I'm going to pin a comment, red dot, last year, which it was this year that we got it. So then you guys can see and check your stores, see if you're finding any old ones. We're still finding old green dot. Friend found yellow dot shoes today. That just came out in the last week. Okay, don't ask me why, don't ask me how. It is what it is. Aw, good job, Anne. Yes, good luck, Dina. Okay. I think I covered everything that I wanted to. Next up, I don't ever ask for this. I know a lot of people do. I don't, but you know what? I figured, what the heck? I don't have very many swim visuals. And my stores are very low on their swim stuff. So if anybody has any of the swim visuals, I would love your help. If not, that's cool. But yeah, so obviously the swim stuff would be our pink square. No, red square. See, I know. Teresa calls me out on that all the time. But in my defense, half of them look pink and half of them look red. And even the employees refer to them as red square and pink square. But if you have some visuals, that would be great. Definitely, you know, there's a lot of toys that fall in with swim stuff. And a lot of times people miss the toys. So I think that's really important. If you have any of this information, then yes, you're welcome to send them to me through Facebook, my Easy Penny Shopping page, and you can message me, send them on over. Everybody would appreciate it. But I have a ton of purple dot visuals. I have a ton of green dot visuals. I've already started on fall and Halloween, but somehow I don't know where I lost the swim stuff. Or I just didn't get it in the beginning like I should have. Pink square. Okay, thank you, Brenna. It's a pink square, not a red square. Okay. Sharon, thank you for watching me. I appreciate you very much. I appreciate everyone. Oh, Brenna has plenty of pink square visuals. Well then, maybe we could do a live together, my dear. Not because of your visuals, but just because I like you. If you guys haven't checked out Brenna Bargains, go check her out. She is moving on up. She's trying. I like her. And she also has pop shelves. I don't have any pop shelf, nowhere near me. So she's going to be a really good resource for pop shelf stores. Yes, pink square. Yep. Red square with shoes. Thank you, Alyssa. Hello, Sherry. All right. Does anybody have any questions before I jump off here? My kiddo's probably going to be running through the door like a banshee pretty soon. And yes, Brenna definitely does her own work. And that's another thing. I know I talk about my team, and I mean, they are my team, but I should say they're my friends. I do all my own visuals. I do all my own editing. I do all my own communication. If you get a message from me, it's me. If you get a comment back, it's me. If you get a heart, it's me. I don't have anybody running anything. It's me. And I'm okay with that because that's where I think it's important. I think it's important to actually have a relationship with people, and especially my paid members. I really like our text groups. I really like interacting with all of you on a daily basis. And, you know, I don't get paid for any of that, and that's okay. I've always done well in business because I show people that I'm human. I guess that's my thing. I don't want you to think I'm a robot. I don't want you to think that I'm just reading a script. I don't want you to think that I'm just regurgitating what everybody else is regurgitating. I am me. And so I think it's important to actually have a personal relationship with people. You know, am I going to invite you over to my house? Are we going to have tea together? Probably not. But it depends on how many of those Reese's footballs you have. And then maybe we can have some tea or some soda. Sorry. I didn't have time to grab my cup. So I'm really waiting for Coca-Cola or Pepsi to start promoting or start paying me for all the promotions I do. Okay, Angie. Your remodel list, you mean in the phone, in the app? I've tried to be very careful how many items you add. My app, my list, it starts glitching after I get above 1,000 items. 1,000, 1,100. I have lost 2 different remodel lists because of that. So I'm very careful. I keep the basics on it, but then I just add literally as I'm looking at stores that I'm researching at that time. And especially now because, again, we have a lot of things changing with remodels again. We have seasonal falling in. We have items that have fell off the list, have moved to clearance. We have clearance items that have moved to remodel. We have old remodel items that have came back. There's a lot of back and forth at times. So you really need to be researching each remodel. Do not count on your list being 100% correct. Okay? It's very important to research each individual store to know for sure, oh, they have this going, they have that going. Okay? Thank you, Julie. I think you all are the real deal. Oh, goodness, Kat. That's funny. I'm not going to repeat it. All right. Questions. The mower stopped, so I need to go bribe him. Wonder what I got in here. Some cereal. Ooh, I have Hershey bars. Anne. I know, Anne. And you know what? Aunt Brenda's up there. She's waiting for us. I've got to get to the East Coast. I've never been. I mean, okay, Northeast. I've never been to the New England area, right? And so I do. The furthest I've been is Pennsylvania. So I really do. I want to see Vermont. I want to see New Hampshire. I want to see Maine. I want to see all of it. And now that I have you awesome people, well, I'll just bring a tent. I'll camp out in your front yard. I don't care. Oh, I guess I didn't hit Do Not Disturb. My bad. Okay. So I need to get off here, pay the uncle, or try to pay the uncle for mowing the yard, offer him chocolate. When you try to click on it, it's telling you, yeah, it's not coming up at all, right? So what I would do is go into one of your other accounts, go to that specific store that's remodeling, and just start adding items, all right? When I add items, I'm not going to put in there every single green dot item that I find because I'll study those items, so I know what they look like, but I'm not going to literally put 500 green dot in my list, right? So I'll put sections in my list that maybe I'm not as well versed with, you know, or if it's different items that are going so that I don't forget them. But I try not to overload my list now. Ooh, 5 miles. That's amazing. That's awesome, Sheena. Good luck on that. I love it when they're close. I love it. Okay. In summary, go get your Reese's footballs. Talk to a store manager. They were told to pull them today because they were not supposed to penny. So if the displays were gone, if all the footballs were gone, that doesn't necessarily mean that somebody got them. They could have taken them to the back office. They are holding them until Dollar General resets them. The Reese's footballs will be reset supposedly within a couple days. Okay? Next, as of today, we are still finding red dot, old pennies, yellow dot, old pennies, green dot, old pennies. I will pin red dot videos below so you can see and have visuals, because I would say the most we are finding would be the red dot. Right toe? I'm so jealous, Stephanie, and anybody that has a remodel so close. I'm jealous, but that's okay. I've been to a few, so, you know, I think I'll survive, maybe. Heck yeah, Alyssa. Yeah, those red dot bins, that's awesome. Oh, goodness, Sherry, don't apologize. Believe me, you guys know I'm the first one to tell you about my crazy life, and it is what it is. Life happens. Family comes first. Friends come first. Okay, so never apologize to me because you didn't get through a video or whatever. That's no worries here. I'm just still happy to be here. I'm still happy to be talking with you all. I'm still happy to be penny shopping. So yeah, this is more than I ever thought it was going to be. So I am still happy. All right. Bye, Miss Melinda. Tell the kiddos I said hello. I love you and I love them. Oh, I know, Sherry. I apologize a lot too. But I guess it's better than not apologizing at all. I can appreciate apologies. I cannot appreciate denial. Soap dispensers. Red dot, I would assume. What do you do in a remodel? Go after orange tag items. I got one 10 minutes from my house. Ooh, Cynthia, don't count on your tags. A lot of times stores don't put out tags. A lot of times people will move the tags. They move them. They remove them. You have to study that store. You have got to go in. You've got to figure out what items are really going. If you're a seasoned remodel shopper, then a lot of times you can work on it through your app and figure out what's going. But even going through your app, even going through all categories, still not everything is going to show up. So it's always best if you can get in the store and you need to memorize visuals. You need to memorize what is going at your store. Not everything you see on YouTube is going to go at your store. Okay? So you need to research each one individually so that you can really go in there and know what to go for. And sometimes even the store will remove all the tags before penny day. So make sure you are doing your research ahead of time so that if tags are removed or moved, you know what to go for. You are very welcome, Melissa. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, I think that's it for today. Go get those foosballs. All right? Love. Pennies. I'll be talking to you later. I have another video to upload. Wait, that's another question. Has anybody had another fresh food flip yet? The whole DG Fresh? That's right, go Hoosiers. Yeah, Cynthia. Hoosiers. I still have not had another DG Fresh store flip. And I still have quite a few that have the items on the shelves. So have any of you had any more flips since that initial Tuesday flip? Hey, Cynthia, if my family wasn't here, yep. Now, don't get me wrong. Yes, I'm a Hoosier, and yes, I'm glad. But would I live somewhere else if I could? Yeah. Yeah, I probably would. That's right, Paula. We got lots of Hoosiers. Lots of Hoosiers. Okay. So, yeah, we're not showing any. Oh, Penn State. Yep. Oh, hey, Henrietta. I know you've been watching me a long time. It's good to see. I mean, I can't see your face, but it's good to see your name. No, you all are great. Please watch the remodel video. At the beginning, I showed other people's hauls because they did fantastic. Like, blew me away. Blew me out of the water. The stores were bonkers on Sunday. People clearly were bonkers on Sunday as well. So yeah, check that out. And yeah, I haven't had any flips on that DG Fresh other than that first Tuesday. Yeah, the good and smart items. Yep, interesting. Oh, hey, Nani. Yes, you got to keep reminding me of that. So yeah, I've checked in a number of stores. Every time I see those Fiber One chocolate things, oh my gosh, they're amazing. And I still have nothing else happening. So keep your eyes open. Maybe it's going to happen more, maybe it's not, but make sure you are prepared. If you want to become very successful at penny shopping, it's all about R&D. That would be research and development. It's all about DD, the double D's. That would be determination and dedication. You know, I like to just make up acronyms and stupid words. So yeah, it's always, you got to be prepared. The freezer flips, we had them back to back. You know, Monday, flip. Next Monday, another store flipped. The next Monday, another, group flipped. So that's why I'm wondering about this DG Fresh. I do have an email address. I have a couple, but one is my Yahoo from, when I was 15 years old. So, of course, it has my name in it. Another one is another one in my Gmail that has my name in it. And then another one is my personal business that has my name in it. So if you want to contact me or send me anything, then you can do it through Facebook Messenger, or you can text me. Now, again, my paid members, they have priority on, they have priority when it comes to texting. Well, okay, I should say my family and my friends have priority on texting. And then, of course, my paid YouTube groups. But you can text me, 217-260-2619. It's okay, Amy. We're good. But thank you. Yeah, I think the frozen, I had it going weekly. Yes, I know. Yep. Because I left after the Memorial Weekend shebang and went out that Monday, and I had been out the Monday before as well. Okay. I'm really leaving now. This is like me trying to get off the phone. Okay. Everybody have a great day. Go get your foosballs before they get reset. Love you. Bye.